Hey there, Judi Jamieson the Psychic here, and welcome to Intuitive Tuesday. In this week's short video, I'm going to share with you the dangers of opening your third eye, or the things that you need to be aware of if you are interested in actually working with it, because I don't know another word to just say it. There are dangers or things you need to know. So if that topic interests you, make sure you hang around and watch the video. If you are new here and you are totally into all things spiritual, intuitive, and psychic, and you want to learn what your gifts are, how they work, how to develop them, and then apply them, sprinkle that shit in every single area of your life to create abundance and blessings and miracles and all things freaking effing wonderful in your life, you are going to want to hit the subscribe button that is right underneath this video, and I will give you a second to do that right now. Make sure you hit the bell too. This way you'll get notified when a new video is out. So first I want to start out and give a shout out to all those empaths, healers, light workers, anyone who's going through an awakening or a transition. If you would be so kind as to, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button and just consider that a personal high five between the two of us. So all right, you're curious about working with your third eye. Maybe you've been trying to open it and you're not having much success. I want to let you know from a person's all right, I'll just tell you, in 2004, I started seeing things. Where are we at right now? This is 2019. So I have a lot of experience, and stuff to back up with what I'm going to share with you. In fact, anything I share with you on this YouTube channel. I'm not someone who just reads a book or reads something on the internet or watches a video and then I create content off that when I have no freaking personal experience with it. That's just not my style. It's not what I do. So every single thing that comes out of my mouth, I have experience in it, and I'm just sharing and teaching my experience, how I develop these things, how I control them, and all the wonderful, phenomenal things that come with it. But just like anything else in your life, there is a dark side. Everything has scales and a balance. The key is being able to know both sides of what you're working with and how to balance them and how to keep them. So when you're experiencing this or this, that's when life gets fucked up. Oh, excuse me. I should have gave you a forewarning. Anyway, I'm just going to leave that in there. I'm not going to edit that out. But that's when life gets chaotic, when the scales are out of balance. So let's go into here real quick 3 things that you absolutely have to freaking know in advance before deliberately choosing to work with and open your third eye. Now, I don't want you to think here that you shouldn't do it. The benefits truly outweigh the negative things. So let's go into number 1, what to be aware of. It takes a special kind of person. And when I mean that, what I mean by that is doing psychic work, intuition work, personal development, healing, anything like that in the spiritual aspect of things, you have to be a special kind of person. And that special kind of person is 1, someone who's strong, 2, someone who's brave, 3, who is ready to really step into their power. Because when you're working with this kind of stuff, specifically your third eye, you may see things that you don't want to freaking see or acknowledge. And I am not talking about ghosts, ghouls, and goblins. I am talking about seeing the truth of relationships and stuff like that in your life. Some people like to go through life in denial with their blinders on. So if you're that kind of person who would rather be lied to, who would rather live in a fantasy land, by all means, do not work with your third eye, because it's going to open and you're going to see and experience people who you thought were your friends, who are not, we'll go into more detail about that. I'm just going to stop right there. But yeah, you have to be a big girl who's ready to put on her big girl panties, or guy, and just know you have to be ready. You have to be ready. That's all I'm going to say. 2, think of it like the movie The Matrix. If you've never seen The Matrix, go freaking watch it. Once your eyes are opened and you see something, and again, I'm not talking about spirits or ghosts or anything like that. That's mostly Hollywood stuff. You can't unsee it, and you can't take it back. You just can't. So when you're working with your third eye and sticking with the concept of the Matrix, your natural, all of your natural intuitive and psychic gifts will start activating and awakening. So if you're someone who does not want to get to know your soul on a much higher energetic level, and you don't want to develop your intuition and your psychic senses, if you have no desire whatsoever to fully understand and learn your true power on a soul level, do not freaking work with your third eye. It will change. It will change your life. So, which leads me into the third thing that you need to be aware of. Your friends, your lifestyle, your energetic truths. It will, depending on, of course, your personal life, it can very well change the entire, and I say the entire, structure of your life. Now, to be more specific, what I mean by that, your lifestyle is going to change. It's because you're awakening. That's all it is. Your soul is awakening, and you are growing into the true energetic you. You are releasing the worldly parts of you and how the world or other people programmed you, and you really go into this deep, deep freaking dive into your soul. So your lifestyle may change. Things that you once enjoyed doing are probably going to be like, people that you used to hang out with, that you had things in common with, very well might change, because you might go on a journey that either 1, they don't believe in, or 2, they're just not mature enough or ready to do it, or in a space to just be ready to do it. So yeah, lifestyle will change. You'll find yourself going more into the spiritual aspect of things and oneness with the universe and stuff like that. You're, like I said, your friends, just about every freaking thing about your life is going to change. And it will change for the better. Let me repeat that. You're going to experience some things and see some painful things. And the whole point of it is to open your eyes and awaken you. And then once you see everything that's kind of energetically laid out in front of you, then you have the ability to make choices in your life. That's really what working with and opening your third eye is. A lot of people complain that they're not having the experience that they want. Go back and watch last week's video, okay, that I did on how to open it and what it's really like to work with in your everyday life. And again, it has nothing to do with seeing ghosts and stuff like that. That's not how things work when you first start opening it. Of course, that can happen, but that's like the 2% rule, okay? Don't let that deter you from doing that. But again, going back to point number 1, you have to be a special kind of person. When you start working with and opening your third eye, it's going to require you deep internal strength, because like I said, the dangers of it, you might find that the person that you've spent the last 15 years being married to was a big farce. That's painful. That's one of the dangers. It could affect your lifestyle. This stuff is no joke. Now understand, when I say this stuff, there is no magic quick fix. I did a meditation or I did this simple exercise and bam. It's not like flicking on a light switch that's been off that goes to 1,000 watts. It does not work like that. It is a slow, gradual process and journey that will leave you little tiny breadcrumbs, and as you follow those breadcrumbs, you awaken more and more and more and more and more. And again, like I said, I don't want this video to scare you. That's not the point of it. But it's just to let you know yeah, you might experience some painful freaking things because you're seeing energetic truths. No one's going to BS you. Nobody's going to lie to you. Nobody's going to take advantage of you. Your third eye will show you what is energetically going on around you, and it may freaking hurt. But you know what? Oh, effing well. Be that big girl who wears the big girl panties, who is ready to step into her power and not let outside lies and negativity affect you. Yeah, I kind of got a little heated and passionate about it right there. But it's in all honesty, because in my personal life right now, I am going through one hell of a effing major eye-opening, painful shift. But because I am that kind of person who would rather see the truth, and I'm a big girl and I can handle it, keep me fully informed as to what is going on so I can make appropriate life choices for my ultimate, highest, happiest, healthiest lifestyle for myself and my loved ones. I ain't into being lied and having the wool pulled over my eyes, living into some freaking fantasy land. That just ain't my style. So therefore, working with your third eye totally fits and jives with me. Hopefully it will with you. So anyway, if you are curious and you want to learn more about working with your third eye, obviously I'm going to have other videos on here. But underneath this video, there's a freebie for you on 5 natural ways, without getting off topic, because that's a whole nother story, natural ways to work with and open your third eye. And on top of that, you're going to receive, I think it's like once a day for the next 5 days, even more third eye training delivered to your inbox. So again, if that interests you, underneath this video, click the link. I don't know yet what I'm going to title it. It'll probably say Freebie, 5 different ways to open your third eye. Yeah, that's kind of common sense, right? So check out the link that's underneath there. There's also additional links underneath that will help you. So let's do a quick recap on the dangers or things that you need to be aware of before deliberately choosing to work with and open your third eye. 1, you need to be a special certain kind of person. That strong person who likes the truths and can handle it. 2, think of it like the Matrix. Once you start seeing things, oh, hold on, I think my battery's saying, there we go. 2, think of it like the Matrix, okay? Once you start opening yourself up and experiencing things, seeing the truth in things, you can't put the blinders back on and suck it out of your head. You can't. 3, your lifestyle will change. Everything from your relationships to things that you used to enjoy. It is a life-changing, changing and transformation type process. If you're somebody who also mixes words together, please pause the video and comment and just say me. But anyway, there you go. There are phenomenal effing benefits to working with your third eye. I cannot stress that enough, how wonderful and amazing it really is. But to inform you even more, go back and watch last week's video, which is also about the third eye, and the week prior to that. So, all right, I'm going to wrap up this video. Hopefully you hit that subscribe button. You gave it a thumbs up. Please comment below. Let me know what your biggest takeaway was, what your experience was. I do get notifications when someone comments. So let's make this interactive. Anyway, all right, I got other stuff I gotta do. I hope you have a wonderful, phenomenal, kick-ass week. And hopefully you're gonna check out that freebie and you hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you right here next week on this channel. See you later.